If you're an artist who's trying to build discipline, deepen your craft, and connect your art practice with inner work, welcome. I'm the Art Yogi, and this channel is about growing creatively, spiritually, and authentically. Here's what I mean. I'm doing this for a lot of reasons, but it all comes back to building an online art community. A community of artists who are committed to developing their practice while aligning with yogic principles. Because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I'm calling in some support. Because yeah, committing to living your dream is definitely difficult at times, right? So my thought is this. Through sharing and engaging, this channel can become a well of inspiration, a source of motivation, a place to receive insight and refine direction, and conjure up the confidence to take creative risks. A space where we can build the resilience and courage to experiment and fail, while developing the will to persevere and succeed. We're all on a path of self-discovery, always growing, always expanding. And in doing so, we have to give ourselves permission to move beyond our comfort zones. Because I'm learning that when creativity meets discipline and talent, that's when an artist's true expression finally emerges. And as much as this channel is about connecting with you all, I'm also treating it as a platform to share my personal process, learning to be vulnerable, strengthening my weaknesses, and finding my own authentic voice, my own style and expression. This channel is a way for me to practice discipline, creativity, and radical self-honesty while sharing that journey publicly. Also, you can see I've got a full-on obsession with portraits right now. Every face teaches me something about drawing, about observation, and honestly, about myself. It's become one of my favorite ways to study attention and presence. What feels most important to me is exploring the deeper side of being an artist, not just the technique or skill building, but how committing to a creative practice becomes a powerful way to understand yourself, a way to reveal your subconscious patterns, and ultimately grow into who you're becoming. Even though the paths towards each can feel distant, I've come to notice how abstract art and realism share similar disciplines. My goal in cultivating both is to witness how they continue to merge into my own personal style, and hopefully help you do the same. We'll dive into non-representational art, playing with color, texture, movement, and composition. And through these explorations, revealing our own personal, unique, sacred expression. And we'll also keep strengthening our life drawing skills with deep dives into portraits, hands, and the human figure. And if you're wondering why I call myself the Art Yogi, it's because these two practices complement each other in so many ways on so many levels. The practice of yoga and the practice of art are not separate. They train the same inward qualities, like focus, patience, breath, attention, commitment, humility, inner truth, and surrender. Qualities that help us excel in the studio and on the mat, but also help us stay grounded and alert, calm and centered in everyday life. So we can make choices that uplift ourselves and others. I keep discovering that the mindset I need for art is the same mindset I build on the yoga mat. It's presence and patience and the courage to meet myself honestly. On this channel, we'll bring to light the challenges every artist faces and open doors to mindsets and solutions that help us reach our goals. My intention in creating here is to stay accountable, to keep showing up, and to share my passion for art and yoga and how both practices shape the way I navigate and move through life. If this lights something up in you and feels like your kind of journey, I'm glad you're here and stoked to have you on board. Let's grow together and go make some epic art. Peace.